Yeah, guys, let's talk. Actually, today I'm not going to talk about any strategy because actually I've put a lot of strategies out there on sport betting. But I just want to hear most of your opinion. But actually, I've done a lot of researches, and those that I've seen that is working most are the over 1.5 goals betting strategy. It is working perfectly well. The over 1.5 goals strategy is working perfectly well, and it's always easy to the outcome is always easier. Like the over 1.5 goals betting strategy, it's always like when games are like they are playing when they are playing, their main aim is just to score goals. And over 1.5 goals, like about 90% of the games over 1.5 goals always occurred. So if you are betting on over 1.5 goals, there's no way that you are not going to make money. There's no way that you're not going to make money on sport betting. If you are the type who is betting on over 1.5 goals, there's no way that you're not going to make money. But the problem is that you're not going to get big odds to bet on. That's the only problem. You're not going to get big odds to bet on. If you want to make money fast on sport betting and you're betting on over 1.5 goals, it's going to take you long. Actually, it's going to take you long. If you want to go greedy, you end up losing more than you win, and which is not good for any good sport better. So, and a good sport better better must win more games than he lost. That's a good sport better. You should be able to win 60% and above of your bet. You should be able to win more than that. And if you win less than 50% of your bet, then you're not a good sport better. A good sport better should be able to win 50% and above of their bet. Mostly 60%. I would say 60%. That's the most accurate way, because if you are having 60%, that means you are in profit. And the second way that I find that is actually, when you know how to do the analysis, is actually very, like, you can get some few games but you make big money. But this one, you need a lot of analysis. You need to be good when it comes to analysis so that you can benefit from that. This one is like you are betting on both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. So when you want to bet on this kind of strategy, you need to know the teams that are good when it comes to goal scoring. And both of them, you need to know that their defensive system is weak, so that both sides can be able to score goals. So you need to know that in mind when you want to also bet on that kind of teams. So guys, this strategy, if you notice, the Champions League, I give that kind of strategy and it worked perfectly well. That was when I give between Man City and that of RB Leipzig. I give RB Leipzig and Young Boys own. It did perfectly well, and Man City own too. They also did perfectly well. So this particular model is working perfectly well. If you can also utilize it, you can just go for both teams to score and over 2.5 goals, or both teams to score, or you can give a particular, if you analyze very well and you know that a particular team is going to be winning that particular game, but over 2.5 goals is going to occur there, and you give that particular team to win and over 2.5 goals, there is going to be a lot of, like, there is going to be, like, you are going to bet on few games and you get big odds to bet on. And that one, you can be betting on single games. Sometimes you can place a single game and you get 3 odd plus. Because Manchester City own, I got 3 plus odd to bet on it, and I give it out on this channel. So if you go back to watch my previous video on the Champions League prediction, you are going to see that. So I give it out. That was when I give it out on the Champions League. So the other strategy that I also find it and is working perfectly well is that of win either half. So you know that sometimes you know that a particular team is having a higher probability of winning one of the halves. You know that a particular team is capable of winning one of the halves. And sometimes you know that even their particular team is capable of winning, but just to be on the safer side, if you go for win either half, that means you are telling the bookmaker that either that team is going to win either first half or second half. One of the halves, the team must win so that you can be able to secure your win, secure your bet. And if you are the type who is good in analysis, and you are betting those like the big teams, you are betting on them to win either half, then you are going to be making a lot of money on sport betting. And it's also easier for that one. It's also easier, but that one maybe you can combine two games per slip to get a good odd to place on. So you need to combine about maybe 2 to 3 games to get a good odd to bet on when you want to be betting that kind of thing, like win either half. And I also discover another trick for that one. Is a serious thing. Like if you notice that a game, like a team is going to be playing an important, let's say a team is going to be playing a Champions League game next, and they will be like, they are just like for that particular position that they are going to be playing in the Champions League. If they lose that particular game, they are going to be dropping, or they are going to be going out of Champions League, that kind of thing. So that particular team, they are going to be losing their league game and be preparing for that Champions League game. I've noticed it, and it has worked perfectly well. That's the time that you see that it's like underdogs are now beating the big boys. So you see that maybe Manchester City will be playing against Nottingham Forest, and you'll be seeing Nottingham Forest beating Manchester City. That's the kind of things that I've noticed. So if you are also a sport better, you need to also mark that. You need to also mark that. Like present history matters. Like know what is going to be happening next. Know the next games that each team is going to be playing before you bet on any game. And what I noticed, actually, I didn't use for this one that I'm about to talk about. I didn't use it much, but the card side is also doing massively well. The card side, if you are the type who is betting on card and you bet on over 2.5 card, like you're saying that there is going to be about 3 to 4 card or appearing in that particular game, you're going to be winning a lot of your games. And you need to know the referees. If you are the type who is betting on that, you need to know the referees and the way every referee whistle their game. You need to know that, like the way every referee and how they monitor their games and the number of cards that each and every referee give out. So you need to know all that. If you are the type who is also interested in that of maybe betting on card. What I noticed, and this one for that one, I don't know how to say. I'll say that's the most easiest. That's the most easiest thing. Actually, I give a video out on that one too on my page. That is the corner betting strategy. So that's also an easy strategy. So that's also an easy strategy when it comes to betting on sport. It's also an easy strategy when you are the type who is betting on corners. The over 6.5 corners is the most perfect one that I've noticed. The most perfect, if especially if you are the type who is betting on multiple bets, over 6.5 corners is the most perfect one that you can go for it. That means you are saying that there is going to be about 7 corners appearing in each game, and you're going to be winning most of your game. But if you are the type who's betting on single games, you can be going for over 7.5 corners. That means about 8 corners to be appearing in each game. So it's also working perfectly well. Guys, make sure you use this particular opportunity. Use it very well and thank me later. Make sure you use it very well and thank me later. It's actually amazing. So actually I enjoy that strategy. I enjoy it a lot, especially if I'm to do multiple bet. Sometimes I guess most of my games you see it to be on the corner side, which is over. I'll just be giving over 6.5 corners. That means I'm expecting about 7 corners to appear there. But I'll make sure that I do the analysis. I'll make sure that that was just my junior brother who was greeting me. Sorry for the interaction. So you need to also check on that. If you are the type who is also like betting on corners, make sure you also check on that. So I've given out a lot of strategies on this channel. Just go out there, look for the strategy that is perfect for you and work on it. I don't have much to say. What I just have to tell you guys is that there is I've noticed a lot of strategies that are working, and that's what I'm sharing it out. So these strategies that I've shared it out is actually working very well. The win either half strategy, the corner strategy, the card strategy, the both team to score and over 2.5 goal strategy, and over 1.5 goal strategy. These strategies are working perfectly well when it comes to football betting. It's working perfectly well. I'm talking about football betting, not other betting, but football betting. These strategies are working perfectly well. So make sure you go out there and use it, and you're going to enjoy sport betting to the maximum. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on post notification bell so that anytime that I upload a new video, you get notified and you'll be the first person to come out to check on the channel, to check out what I've uploaded on the channel. So guys, I think that's all I have for now. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for betting tips and tricks like this. So bye bye for now. Peace out.